Hello, dear traders. This is Alex Gerchik, and it's our usual technical analysis of the market and all the currency pairs and everything else. We'll start with the homework that we've done before. This is the piece of paper where we put in all of our levels and everything else. The most important thing what I want to let you know is I'm a technical trader. I trade only technicals. I don't trade fundamentals, even though I really do understand fundamental stuff. But I really like technicals because I think that personally, in price, it includes everything. And everyone who trades technical stuff, they would understand that they would trade and they would make money. Basically, what I want to ask you first, it's for you to follow the recommendations. And we're going to start with the euro, as usual. What we've done the last time, it's we give the recommendation of euro dollar at the 10821. And recommendation was to follow on the short side. If you're going to take a look, the recommendation last time was in November 17. So the recommendation of the euro was below 108.21. It's a short. And if you can see, the euro went down almost 300 points. Obviously, what's going on right now and what to do right now. The most important thing for the euro, it's to try to stay above 110. Once the euro is going to be above 110, we can really see a very nice picture for the euro to have a run to at least probably 112 to maybe even 114. The most important thing and the most important level, as you can see right now, where the red sign is, it's a 109.85. I mean, the high of the very large bar. It's the high is a 109.84. The most important thing for the euro, once the euro is gonna go back, once the euro is gonna go up above 109.84, and the most important thing, it has to stay above 109.85. We can really basically go much higher for the euro. Obviously, euro is very strong right now, but above 110, that's where the euro is going to show it's going to go or it's not going to go. As I said before, the most important thing is not to guess anything, because a lot of times traders are guessing what's going to be. The way I trade, I put the levels for myself, I put the prices for myself, and what I do after that, I really trade my levels, nothing else. I don't look for anything else. So the euro right now in a situation where above 110 is a very strong long signal, and if it's going to stay below 110, it's going to be a short signal for euro. The next one is as well very popular pair is the Japanese yen. As you can see, it's been a very strong channel for Japanese yen at 0.8182. Right now, it looks like on a daily chart that the euro is trying basically to stay above 81.82. And if it's going to stay, if the day is going to close at that price, Japanese yen, it's going to have a very strong signal. As you can see, it's extremely strong signal above 0.8182. So the most important thing for us is to understand where it's going to go. And it looks like it's a very strong bar. It looks like at 0.81, it was a huge accumulation, as you can see. We always stay above 0.81. So right now we have a very strong closing for yen, Japanese yen, and it looks like it's going to go much higher. That's what it looks like. If yen is going to go below 81.82, then obviously it was a false breakout, and we have a very, very strong short signal. So the most important thing is to see how and where we're going to close. British pound. British pound looks like it's closing, you see, above the most important level. That's the level. 15160. You see, it's a false breakout. It was before. So the British pound looks extremely strong above 15160. And if it's really going to stay above, we can really have a run up to 153, 154. That's what the British pound looks like. The next one is Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar was a perfect scenario on November 17, where we said that Canadian dollar is going to fall down big time. And as you can see, it's really working out because the Canadian dollar doesn't have a strong energy and it looks very weak. So basically, the Canadian dollar looks extremely weak, and we can see a continuation to the low side. The only if Canadian dollar is going to go to 0.7427, this false breakout, only then we can really see a little bit run up. But so far, the Canadian dollar look extremely weak. Australian dollar in a huge range between 0.7362 and 0.7. Nothing is there. Only if it's going to get out from 74, we can see a continuation. But for now, we're in a huge range, and it looks like we're not going to go any higher. So the most important thing for us is to see this extremely strong level. Once we're going to see extremely strong level between 0.7 and 0.74, only then we can see a strong move for Australian dollar, either to the upside, either to the downside. The next one is gold. Let's see the gold and oil. The gold, basically, there was very strong signal of 1072, and it really worked out. You see November 17, we basically give a recommendation. Once the gold is going to go below 1072, it's going to go lower. It was a run down to almost 30 points. Right now it's still in the range, but it looks like any closing below 1070, 1080, you see 1080 was a very strong level. It's going to go to the lower side. Looks like the gold is going down, but not in an old-fashioned way. I mean, in the United States, we're saying nothing is going up in an old-fashioned way. It means when everything goes down, it's got to pull back. You see, you couldn't break it, and now it's going lower. So probably below 1060, you can really open a very strong short position called 1060, and it's going to go much lower. I mean, I think personally the gold is going to the 1000 level. Another one is the CL. Very big way to talk. The oil price looks slammed. Right now we can have a little bit run back if we close on about $38 to $40. But if we're going to stay below 38, we're going to go much lower. Only when the oil is going to enter the $40 level and above, only then we can really see a little bit run up. But so far, the oil is extremely weak and nothing is to do there. And of course, S&P. S&P looks like, is trying to accumulate a very large position to the long side. It holds low side very well. So anything above 21, once we're going to go above 21, we can see a huge run up on S&P. It looks like somebody is really trying to accumulate a very large position. It's been Alexander Gerchik. My email is agerchik@gmail.com. You are more than happy to write me an email. I'll be more than happy to answer, see what you have, see your trades and everything else. Thank you very much, guys. Just write down our recommendations so next time you see, we do know what we're talking about. All the best. It's been Alexander Gerchik. Thank you.